Good evening, everyone, and welcome again to the Marketplace. This evening, we have a very special guest, a young entrepreneur. He's Jayhren Lake. Jayhren, I want you to tell our viewers of the Marketplace who you are, what is your profession, and then we'll get right into the discussion.
Well, as I said, my name is Jayhren Lake. I'm into architecture and decorative concrete. That basically making concrete look shiny, changing the texture of concrete, how it behaves, the look. That's basically what I do.
Yeah, you make it sound simple until as we go along and we show them how, in my estimation, you're really creating magic with concrete. So that is what for me is very intriguing about what you do. So Jayhren Lake clearly loves science, because I take it that what you do is very science-based. And you're also the owner of a company called New Look Limited. Yeah. Could you tell us a little bit more about the company?
Well, New Look Limited is a very young company. We started about 2 years ago. And as you said, it's about decorative concrete. Mm-hmm. Everything we do is concrete based. We make concrete tiles, countertops, concrete veneer stones, and polished concrete floors. However, sometimes customers may have something unique they want to try, and I would attempt to make it, based on the limitations here, saying it's some of the material. I would try to make the dream a reality through concrete.
Okay, I like that line. Sometimes the customer may want. So typically, a customer comes to you and says, Mr. Lake, I really have seen your work. I am so impressed with it. I want to get something for my bathroom. Take me from there. What do you say to the customer after that?
Well, first I'll explain limitations. Mm-hmm. I prefer to let you know the limitations of concrete. There is no perfect material. As versatile as concrete is, there are much limitations. Mm-hmm. And after letting you know the limitations of the product, then we'll let you know colors available to you according to what we have on island, because it's very relatively new to sink it, and most the hardware stores don't carry one.
So it's evolving.
It is, yes, to sink it. Mm-hmm. In America, it's fast growing, but here I'm bringing it here, so I'm the only trendsetter pulling into here. So
right.
So, mm-hmm. And after we explain limitations, we'll let you know the colors available to you, and designs. And after that, after you agree, I'll come in, do a measurement estimate, let you know the price. It's cheap, the price, and we go from there.
Home sweet home.
Don't forget the eggs, babe.
So you're not gonna help with the groceries?
Sure, but can this test drive be over soon?
It's practically yours. All we need is your signature, no deposit, special pricing, financing, and insurance packages. It's the Sign and Drive sales event on all Suzuki vehicles, only at TDC Automotive. Call now.
Is me and you if you break them eggs?
For the best start to every day, your meals made a special way. Come in and feel to stay. CNC, our choice every day. We've got all you need for all the loved ones that you feed. Real value every day. That's right. CNC, our choice every day. CNC, always the right stuff. CNC, more than just your favorite shop. At work, at home, together or alone, the choice is always clear. CNC, our choice every day.
CNC, our choice every day.
When seeing is believing, bring your products and services to the Marketplace. Let us help you create your own market on the Marketplace. You mentioned design. What does design mean to a typical customer?
Well, for me, design comes in two parts. Design in terms of designing the mix design, because you may want a certain texture, then I have to change the concrete mix design to suit that texture. But that is not so much for the customer. But design towards the customer is texture, color, and pattern of the concrete, because with modern admixtures, you get so much patterns in the concrete. So I could have exposed aggregates, you stones in the concrete that you might want glass in the concrete and could see it. And that's basically the design aspect for the customer.
I saw on your Facebook page, New Look Limited, a feature where, and the description under the actual concrete was that the customer wanted seashells mixed in, and I got very, very curious. And now you're telling me that you're going to even put glass in it. So you're really telling me that whatever the customer, well, not whatever, I guess with limitations,
yes, of course,
you can create that look for the customer?
Let me break down a little bit. It's not so much of just the look and the material. Of course, the material has to be hard. You must be able to take what you call a polish. Like when you start cutting it, you must be able to cut without being deteriorating during the cutting process. It could be aggressive.
Right.
So it's not any material. I said glass is typically hard enough to polish to shine.
Oh, okay.
Stones, shells, polish to shine. So that particular one I spoke about with the customer seashells. We got conch shells and we cut them with a saw. So you could see the circular pattern in the shells.
Oh.
Put them randomly in the mold and we put the concrete around them. Of course, with that pattern, you have to change the mix design again because you want the concrete to flow between all the crevices of the seashells, so you can't have too much large aggregates there and there. So
you have to get the balance right.
Yes.
It sounds very intricate.
It is, but I practice and
you've perfected it.
I wouldn't say perfect in concrete. I don't think that things keep it up.
Well, when I say perfected, I mean to the extent that you have a happy customers, like, yes, this is exactly what I wanted.
Yes. Well, you see, and that's another aspect of concrete again. And sometimes a customer may say, look, Jayhren, we need a light brown, and I may give them a sample with a light brown, and because I got sand from a particular area, so you're able to achieve a certain color they were satisfied with. But when it comes to like the bulk now to do the entire top, you may get sand from, when you order sand again, you may get sand from a different area, and different area from different silt content. Loom.
But isn't that what makes the product unique? The fact that you can't know two are alike.
Correct.
So in other words, sometimes our women are sometimes you come to somebody's house and you say, oh, I like this, and I say you need to go buy New Look design, New Look Limited because I got it from Jayhren.
Yes.
But you probably ought to tell the customer there and then, I can give you a guarantee that what you see at Mrs. K's house will be exactly what you'll get.
And that is one of the selling points and could be a job of decorative concrete, action concrete. And it's interesting enough you said that because that is one of the things I would tell customers. You cannot get the same thing twice. If you go on my Facebook page, you're going to see one you call a swirl. I call it swirl, customers call it swirl as well. It is impossible to get the same thing twice. That's basically concrete doing what it wants.
But I like the science of that.
Yes, doing what it wants. So it's always unique. When I'm done with you, you're the only person in the world that will have that.
Yes, exactly. I mean, who would want that? That in itself is something to boast about because, in other words, it can be replicated. You may come close to it, but it has its distinctive look that really can be replicated.
Yes, and that's something I haven't stressed enough on, and I'm going to take the opportunity now. So yes, you can't get the same thing twice.
Absolutely. You couldn't ask for a better selling point if you ask me, being a marketer myself.
Marketplace.
Right. So you can create countertops for the bathroom setting, for the kitchen setting, but I also see some stoneworks that I found to be very interesting. And while I'm saying that, there's a little problem in our society that we believe that if you want something that is perfected, and I use perfected in quotes here, that it has to be done outside of the region, perhaps even outside of, well, including St. Kitts.
Yes,
but in our conversation last week, you said to me that when you show some customers some of the products from your own hands, especially the stones, they are telling you that no, this can't be true, these were made in China, I don't believe you. No, do you not find that to be flattering?
It is, of course, because if I'm producing something and people like, I can't believe this was made in St. Kitts, of course, I'm bringing something new to the table, and it's always been my dream. Coming back as a construction professional, I wanted to bring something new to St. Kitts. Of course, it was in construction, but it's still an area of construction. I just fell in love with concrete, and I just decided I'm going to take that route in concrete, something new to St. Kitts.
I'm going to take you back a little bit because you said you just fell in love with it. When you came back from studying, I know you studied in the UK, is that correct?
Yes.
And you came back, what exactly were you planning to do? Was this actually a detour? Did you actually want to start here, or one day you had some eureka moment and say, you know what, I am going to do this instead?
I came back. I studied construction entirety. Everything mixed with concrete, timber, structures, everything.
So you can build a house?
Yes.
Yes.
Not go with your hand, but you study.
Right.
The science of it and some of the practical applications, knowing them, not something executing them.
Yes.
Yes. And I came back and I was working with TDC for a short period of time at Sunrise, and then I was called at Masonry to be the manager at St. Kitts Masonry Products. So I took the challenge, manager, come back.
Yeah, so you're excited.
And I remember two gentlemen, there was a project at Christophe Harbour. We were supposed to start at Christophe Harbour, and two gentlemen came in who were bidding on the project, and they were going on island looking for, what the island have to offer, so they didn't know how to go about maybe placing their bid. And they came to me and we were speaking about concrete, and they asked if there are any precast concrete companies here. I didn't know of any. I told them no, I don't know. We do those things. And they asked about architectural concrete. And as a professional at St. Kitts Masonry Products, knowing about concrete, I should be able to tell them at least this part of concrete.
Right.
But I was stunned, like, what is architectural concrete? And they basically broke it down, but it wasn't clear to me. So when they left, I went and I did some research, and that's when I found architectural concrete, decorative concrete. Basically, it's very similar. Architectural concrete is not structural concrete, it's more design.
Okay.
It's not structure. It's for look. But sometimes the structures help with structure, but it's more for design, looks, aesthetics. I researched it and I was amazed with what I saw. So I went and I ordered some small tools, it'd be a minimum to get like polished concrete and these tops. And I tested it, and because I know to design concrete, I design, very dense concrete, polish it, and then I start getting creative with it, and the ideas came, and I decided I'm going to try. I think I should try this for myself.
Okay.
So I took a detour from what I really
Home sweet home.
Don't forget the eggs, babe.
So you're not gonna help with the groceries?
Sure, but can this test drive be over soon?
It's practically yours. All we need is your signature, no deposit, special pricing, financing, and insurance packages. It's the Sign and Drive sales event on all Suzuki vehicles, only at TDC Automotive. Call now.
Is me and you if you break them eggs?
For the best after every day, your meals made a special way. Come in and feel to stay. CNC, our choice every day. We've got all you need for all the loved ones that you feed. Real value every day. That's right. CNC, our choice every day. CNC, always the right stuff. CNC, more than just your favorite shop. At work, at home, together or alone, the choice is always clear. CNC, our choice every day.
CNC, our choice every day.
Okay, so let's swing back now to the stoneworks. So outside of the countertops, bathroom and kitchen, you also do the stoneworks. Now, and this is something that you make as well with your own hands, and you.
Yes.
Same. So what can the customer get how do you even use stoneworks in design? If I'm building a house and I say, I want some stonework somewhere, typically where would a customer put these stoneworks that you make?
Well, in the norm, when you're building, people now, this new modern age of building design, people want to have like an accent wall, an accent color.
Oh, okay.
So sometimes instead of that accent wall, you want something more bold, something more
with more texture.
Character. So you come in like this wall stands out, and that's what most people use, like my stonework.
Okay.
And some people got like more bold, like use it as cladding instead of paint.
I was just going to say that I've seen that. Yeah.
So a gentleman he was the first. He said, "Well, I am not painting. I want your stone on my house." I love to see it, and he said, "Entire half of his house is my stonework."
Okay, I think I've seen that one. That is when I would agree with the customer that material could have come from China, because I could not believe. I was like, is this really? I mean, did Jayhren really make this? Or So, but so you can put it outside.
Yes.
So what about the quality then? Because it has to stand up to all of the elements of the weather.
And that's where I stand behind my product. I came up with a 3-point coloring system. with overtime, everything weathers, everything, it doesn't matter what it is. You can paint it out outside overtime, you have to repaint. But how we design our stones is that over time it gets better and better and better. You have to literally at least cut at least a half inch off of my stone, whether half inch
For it to break down?
to select, hey, that is even fake. And even then, because how stone is not perfect, so you'll still accept it as stone and not realize that it's fake. So with my product, I make my product and they're going to get that. I've seen stones that were brought in St. Kitts and less than a year old and
they break down?
Rust.
Yeah.
You know, rust, literally rust. I could prove it if you don't believe in the rust. And I stand behind my product with that. I know what I'm putting into my, I guarantee you. You will never realize it's fake.
Fantastic. So where do you go from here? What else do you plan to do? What is the next big thing that you want to break through with where this particular technology is concerned?
It's not so much as like breakthrough. I'm now trying to perfect ideas rather than just working hard.
Okay.
Perfecting ideas. The next big thing for me is to start doing export. I don't think I will be as successful as I can if I remain in this market. And I want to venture out into the Caribbean. I want my product to be known in the Caribbean and if possible get out into the States.
I couldn't have heard a better statement from you. In fact, this for me perhaps was the best statement you've made all along. I've said 2 clients before who have sat in that same chair that you're sitting in, that is exactly where we must go as a Caribbean people, that we must not be only importers of either technology or products and services, but it is time that we become net exporters as well. So I certainly hope that 10 years from now you can remember that you did this interview, that you made that commitment and that it happened. And I hope that I would be credited with playing a little tiny part in your success, because as I said, what got me excited is seeing the physical work that you did, that you have showcased on your Facebook page. And perhaps you can use this moment to tell viewers where they can find you, how they can get in touch with you, and perhaps even direct them to where you have some of these wonderful photos displayed. So take it away.
Well, first you could find me at camps, just next to the 24-hour gas station, Delta, on the same, just where Alexis Castile, mechanic shop is, I'm just next to him. By the container, a small place, but we do magic there.
It's not how you start.
Yes, I believe in starting small but dreaming big.
Right.
Going to bigger places. Yes, that's where you could find me. Again, for see my work outside, you could look at the new MoneyGram building, that's Shoreline Plaza. I did the cladding outside, the stonework, and the columns are all concrete. Yes, people, they're concrete. Everybody's asking me if I'm sure they're concrete. Yes, they're concrete. And the other one you could see outside, it's at Newtown Playfield, after the party Playfield on your right hand side. Just look right as you're driving by, you're going to see a house. It's outstanding, it's upstairs, so you can't miss it with ridiculous stonework. Nowhere since you can find that, but like in that area at least. There's a new Italian restaurant at Frigate Bay next to Rock Lobster. The stonework in there, that's mine as well. And that's basically the three outdoors I could tell about. Anything else is inside people's house.
And in terms of your Facebook page?
Yes, it's New Look Limited. Just search for New Look Limited and you're going to see polished concrete floor and the pick, and that's me.
And your business number?
762 6163. That's another.
Okay, 762 6163 yes. Is how you can reach Jayhren Lake at New Look.
Yes.
Home sweet home.
Don't forget the eggs, babe.
So you're not gonna help with the groceries?
Sure, but can this test drive be over soon?
It's practically yours. All we need is your signature, no deposit, special pricing, financing, and insurance packages. It's the Sign and Drive sales event on all Suzuki vehicles, only at TDC Automotive. Call now.
Is me and you if you break them eggs?
For the best after every day, your meals made a special way. Come in and feel to stay. CNC, our choice every day. We've got all you need for all the loved ones that you feed. Real value every day. That's right. CNC, our choice every day. CNC, always the right stop. CNC, more than just your favorite shop. At work always clear. CNC, our choice every day.
CNC, our choice every day.
When seeing is believing, bring your products and services to the marketplace. Let us help you create your own market on the marketplace. So, ladies and gentlemen, I know that many of you would drop what you're doing now and head to your Facebook page, which would be your first opportunity to see some of his products. And thereafter, I am certain you'll be calling him. Like me, I'm sure that you will be amazed to know that this talent is homegrown. And I want to encourage everybody, where they can, to give support to one of our very own. I think he has places to go. And at the marketplace, we commend you very highly and wish you well. As we say, at the marketplace, we bring to you your market. So good luck, Mr. Lake.
Thank you very much.
And we'll talk to you again when you can take us to your biggest project yet. Thank you.